Hello everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I think that's pretty good on the audio balance there. There we go. Yeah, how is everyone doing tonight? Let me switch off the Stream Starts Tune Cam. There we go. Oh, that's what I meant to do. There we go. Hey, Brobson. Welcome to the stream. Probably wait a few minutes before getting started, or a minute or two, to let some more people trickle in as well, since it's right at 9 o'clock. But as the title shows, we got Shattered Stars Month 4 opening, as well as playing some games on the app teaching Frostfall. So it'll be a fun night here. Happy I was able to get this in and lined up with the Shattered Stars packs, because I wasn't sure if it would. If I had stuck with my original plan and streamed yesterday, would not have had the Shattered Stars packs. So it actually ends up working out well. Got 10 bundles. So we'll see what we get. I'm just hoping for a good spread this month. Just get all the cool water cards, since I absolutely love water. And there's some good stuff in here. Definitely want to get a playset of Tsunami and foil. We'll be so happy to be able to foil that out. Thankfully, I was about to say, if the Stellars in here were ones I really wanted, I'd be a bit sad because I used up my Stellar luck last month with the 3 Indus, but the Dratago and the Lakagon, they're cool, but they're not my favorite water cards, so I'm fine not getting Stellars of them. Really, I want the full art Lakagon from the main set. That one looks really cool. Dan opened a box the other day that was full art Lakagon with the Hollow Leviathan, and I was like, I want that box. That would be my dream box, for sure. Let's see, yeah, I posted it. Let me just verify. Yep, posted in all the normal places. Probably wait like another, oh, wait till 5 after. I think that's good time to get started. I don't know if this might also be a bit more of an awkward time. I know some people are up at the card shop with Dan. Ooh, yes. I'm hoping soon you'll get that stellar pull, maybe with the Frostfall stuff. Super exciting when it happens. Oh, looks like my audio is a bit high, how I'm talking. Let's drop it a little bit. Drop the music a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Cool, cool. Is there any stellar in particular that you're hoping to get, Brob? Like, what if you could pull any one stellar, which one would you want it to be? Can even be one that isn't even created yet. I know for me it would be Capricorn for sure. Let me check to make sure that sounds good. Yeah, that's a bit better on the sound, but at least on my end. Elechick. Dej? Don't know which one you're referring to with that one. But the Elechick one is cool. To pull up that artwork again. It's been a while since I've seen it. Elestrals cards. Let me switch it over here. R plus webcam, this should be right. Yeah, there we go. Ignore all the tabs. I've been busy this week. Time I have. Nope, we don't want Frostfall. Want base set. Pull up these stellars here. Volcarius is really cool. Leonite as well. Lodigan looks awesome. The Elechick. Oh, I love the white there with this. That is so cool. Now we're just missing a Stellar Griffuse. Oh, the dream is dead. Yeah. That's the tough part is once we move on to the next set, do you really want to be buying more of old sets just to hunt down the Stellars that you're not even guaranteed? For sure. It's like, all right, time to move on. My hope is that through some of the pulls I can get, I can build up a fund. So if I don't end up pulling a Stellar like I really want, I can end up just buying it. All right, so let's switch back over here. So we are at 9:05, so I'm going to get started with the opening and hoping that some more people trickle in here. At least that will be the goal. I don't need that up. We'll pull that up, and we're good to go. Let me check my phone real quick. Yeah, it locked itself. Come on. Let's wait for my phone to go off Face ID, because, well, I can't hit my face from the angle it's at. I'm not going to mess with it. I got it all aligned, so I can easily just do this. Boom, and we're on the playmat. Straighten it out a little bit. Let's get the mouse out of there. Hey, Cerebro, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Good, we got 10 Shadow Scar bundles for water. So we're going to hopefully get a good spread here. So excited for the Stained Glass Poseidon. And I believe there are some Frostfall cards here that we get a bit early, which is awesome. Oh, Wi-Fi's acting up a little bit with the camera. Wait for it to stable out. We have almost the same mouse. Yeah, I bought this brand a while back. There we go, the camera looks good. And I really liked it. So when my mouse died, I'm actually surprised it took so long to die because early on, I dropped my laptop right on the port where the cord was sticking out. It was bad. But yeah. Oh, I don't know why it didn't like that. Sometimes it just does that. All right, we're just going to work with it tonight. I don't know if I really want to mess with it too much. Hopefully this shouldn't be an issue once I move to my new place and change internet service providers. I am so done with what I have right now. Cute little Sluggle here. Unfortunately, I do think Dratagua invalidates this most of the time. Like, I could see a deck that really can't make use of the Dratagua multiple Spirit Recycle, and it's just better to get the 3 spirits on cast, but I think most of the time, Dratagua's just going to be better. My DPI just only has 2 buttons. Yeah, this one's programmable. So, like, I believe this one's for the program. Yeah, you can see the lights changing. And then up and down sensitivity. Dratagua, as I was saying, the 2 recovers here. That's such a cute artwork with the Corbrum in the background. Absolutely love it. Really good card here. Being able to recover 2 whenever it receives a water. Finally, Alter has some synergy in this deck with the receive effect. Got the new Elestral Narpoon pairing very nicely with last month's Frost stuff. Being able to search out 1-cost Frost. Little symbol on the horn is adorable. Caprigol. See, Dan was opening these earlier, but I wasn't here when he was showing off the artwork, so I didn't get to see it. Love me some Caprigol. That is gorgeous. And while the artwork for Elestrals, in my opinion, has always been very good, one thing that I think the artists have been really capturing as they've had to come up with different artworks for all these Elestrals is just character. And I think they've been nailing it. So I love the character in this Caprigol. I almost wish it was a foil or I could get it in foil. Need to figure out how I can convince Dan to do that. Got Pixel Art Babloon. Cute little guy here. Really cool effect. I just don't think it's that good. I wish there was a deck that really liked it that could like cheat this out just to buff up the board. Maybe eventually we'll get it, because I think it's a really cool card, and Babloon's just adorable. I just don't see how it matters. And I got a spoiler on what the hollow of the pack is. Come on, try not to what? Ooh. Oh, well, duh. Never mind. I forgot there's the spirit in the back, so it's not the hollow. It's just Leviathan. Love this artwork here as well, the full art Leviathan. Definitely throwing that in my spirit deck. How do I want to do this? We'll throw it here. But yeah. Foil Tsunami. Very happy to see this card in foil. That is gorgeous. Absolutely love it. As a water caster, very happy to see this, and I'm going to be throwing that in all my decks. So first pack, we got Tsunami. I'll go through these artworks a bit quicker now that we've seen them all. I'm also very excited for the new Spirit artworks. I absolutely love them in Frostfall. Again, just getting back to it, I feel like they just have so much more character this time around. And I love the Leviathan one. Definitely going to be hunting down hollows of that. How do I want to do this? Hey, Tails. Right. Yep, that's my goal. I think if anything, I'd like 2 playsets of it would be the... Is that good enough? Unfortunately, cover up the Leviathan, but ideally we'll have the hollow one. Let's get that out of the back. Yeah, I would love to get 2 playsets. Like, normally I sell off anything extra I have above a playset of each of these cards, but I might just keep all the Tsunami because I just like it so much. But Balloon into Leviathan. Perfect. That looks great in foil. Oh, the texture pattern on the water is amazing. I always keep all the full art spirits, so great include there. Wasn't planning on it. You don't need to explain it. I knew someone, this was for another game I play, for whatever reason just wanted to collect and fill a binder full of this common card. It wasn't even like a good card. I mean, it was a playable card, but it was a very, like a deck always had to play 1 copy of this card. It does the exact same thing, and it's just necessary, but it wasn't anything special for the game. It's no different than a spirit for that game. And he just wanted to fill a binder of them. It was the funniest thing. I don't know why. I mean, I like the card too, the artwork. Let's see. Capricorn. Babloon into. Final card is Majesty. Perfect. Love the stained glass here. That's so cool. I will say though, I don't know how much the stained glass is going to get mileage from me personally. And that is just because I have 2 full arts. And I really like them. So I'll probably go like, if I run 3 copies, 2 full arts, and a stained glass. But I love the full arts. It just gives me such big toothless vibes. And I absolutely love it. And like, I feel like the stained glasses are cool for a different reason than those. Like, you get the character here, and this one just looks really, really pretty. Don't really get too much character from it, just because it is meant to be more of a portrait. All right, get into the second bundle here. Still no Poseidon. Hoping to pull one of those. Should be getting one. Like, the spreads I hear have been very good from these packs. Nice. Yeah, I ended up having to trade for mine, but this video still hasn't been published yet. But there's a video I did with Luck where we were opening up packs, and I did, my full art was the Majesty there, which made me so happy because I wasn't planning on getting a first edition Majesty just because, you know, I already had the Founders Edition one, but I was happy to get a first edition one, and I kept it just because they just pop so much more. Like, I like the Founders Edition stuff, don't get me wrong. The full art ones just are so crisp and clean that I was like, I have to keep this. Another Tsunami, I'll take it. Frankly, I do not know what I'll do if they ever print a full art stellar version of that Majesty. If they do, rip my wallet. All right, second pack of the second bundle here. Babloon into Leviathan. This might be the same bundle here. We'll see if it's a Majesty, in which case I got a playset Tsunami, or not playset. I've got 2 starts for all of these, which is I'm happy with. Yeah, I definitely don't expect anything crazy from these packs after last month, and a case of another game I played. I pulled the rarest and most expensive card from that case, so I also don't expect anything crazy. I feel like I have used up my luck and then some in terms of card openings. Babloon into Majesty. Yep, same bundle. Okay. There's some good. There's one right there. You can see the symbol there. That's awesome. All right, next bundle here. 3 in. Figure we just get these out of the way first. Hey Alex, how are you doing? You still need one, Tails. But yeah, I figured I'd get these out of the way, then move over to the games. I could pace them out, but I don't know. I feel like that's a bit weird for viewer retention as well. People can be here for the openings and then games. And if you want to be here for both, awesome. I think it works better, bit better for Dan. Sleepy, it's been a long week. I feel that, and it's only going to get longer because I'm in the middle of home renovations, and that's pretty much my entire weekend is just me painting, doing other stuff, putting down flooring. So we'll see. Pretty much just go until we move. Tsunami, okay. Playset of Tsunami already down. Oh yeah, I did post pictures in the staff server, didn't I? I haven't even posted the up-to-date pictures. There's a whole room that we've already gotten one coat of paint on. Yeah, it's coming very well. Pretty much, hopefully, well, I have to be out of this place, my fiance and I do, by end of June. So we'll be in our new place by then. Should be great. I've got an office I can finally customize because we own the property. So it's going to be great. I cannot wait to just be able to set up my own setup and have it look great. Leviathan. I am fine. Like, if I can get 10 Leviathan, I am happy. I don't expect it, but that would be ideal. Oh, I'll be posting more pictures in the coming weeks, for sure. I'll have to post one after we paint this time around. Yeah, the Elestrals setup, finally. I mean, it's going to be more than Elestrals, just because I play more than Elestrals, just Elestrals, so it'll be a mixture of everything that I really, really enjoy. Balloon into. There we go. That is awesome. The star pattern on it is amazing. And I was saying this in Dan's stream today. It is so tough for me. Let me get that to focus a bit better. There we go. That does sound neat, Alex. But yeah, it's tough for me with these because I love how this looks, but I also love how Full Art Poseidon looks. And I have one that I opened. Did I open it or did I buy it? I honestly, or trade for it. I honestly can't remember. I think I traded for it. But I have a Full Art Poseidon that I absolutely love. First edition. I bought one, or no, I opened one from Founders. That's what it was. I opened one from Founders edition, traded for one from first edition. I think I did. Honestly, I can't remember anymore. I think I traded for it. And then I traded for another one that's coming in the mail next week. So I've got my playset of Full Art Poseidon, and I've got this, and I'm just so torn because, like, I love both of them. So I'm just like, am I going to mix and match them? Am I just going to, depending on the day, the mood I'm in, just switch between those two? I don't know. We'll see. Regardless, it's going to be the struggle on which one do I want to run. All right, that's the end of the third bundle here. So far, very good. Just missing Golden Apple of Discord. That one, if I don't open a playset of, I don't know if I'll really... I might just pick it up just to have it in case it's ever relevant, but that one's not a card I'm super keen on, personally. I know it enables some really fun decks, but it's not... I would not say the card is typically optimal if you're trying to win, and I usually am playing to win. So let's see, Balloon. Second Poseidon. Great Star Shatter foil pattern again. Probably won't keep, I'll only keep a playset of these Poseidons though, because I don't want to have more than 2 water decks built at a single time. I prefer to keep other elements to just kind of play all of them, because my intention is to play all of them. So I don't see any reason to have more than a playset of the Full Arts and these. I want to keep my water cards in rotation and not just have one deck always, or so many water decks always built. All right, let's see. Second card is Majesty. So there's my playset of Majesty. So we got a playset of Tsunami, a playset of Majesty. We've got 2 Poseidon and 3 Leviathan. Great start. Should I start Full Arts? You mean for like Poseidon? Is that what you're talking about, Tails? 5 Fins, Sluggle. I really like these artworks this time around. It's been my favorite month so far yet. Obviously, I'm going to be more prone to that because I like water. Gapple, there's my first Gapple. Holobound does look nice though. I do like that. So that was the end of the 4th bundle. Let me check something real quick. I see a ping on Discord, and it's just someone looking for a game. Ooh, webcam game. So I know once I get my Frostfall cards, I'm going to want to be grinding those webcam games, though it probably will have to wait until after I move and get my setup reset up. So hopefully that won't take me too long. Like, it's not, mine isn't too crazy, but definitely want to do that ASAP. It just probably won't be until June. I mean, obviously, other than getting essentials set up at home, my new place, one of the first things I want to set up is going to be my office space. They really are, Tyler. I really like them. especially the Chautauqua. Might actually sport that one. I'll have to compare it to the main set Chautauqua, but also the main set Chautauqua is an artwork I've seen a ton of, so I wouldn't mind mixing it up. Let's see. And Poseidon, there we go. Got my playset of Poseidon. Awesome. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good deal. I know typically I've seen on average the full arts have been going for about 10 each, which I don't think is too bad for these. And trust me, another game I play, I was selling base rarity stuff for like 20 bucks. I mean, these were the top end cards, but still. Majesty. So that's my 4th Majesty. Probably also get better, like I actually have decent lighting here, but it's just a lamp with a really good light bulb in it. But I'll probably get one of those like ring lights to set up as well in my new space, just to have even better lighting. Because why not? New office space. Why not just upgrade my setup a little bit to make it better? Oop, looks like it's Gapple. And it is. 2nd Gapple. So that's the end of the 5th bundle. So halfway through. Checking, we got 3 Leviathan. We'd love to see some more. 4 Majesty, right? Yep, 4 Majesty. So got my playset. 3 Poseidon, got my playset as well. 3 Tsunami, and 2 Golden Apple of Discord. So wouldn't mind completing my playset of Gapple, and I wouldn't mind getting another playset of Tsunami and all the Leviathans. Oh, thank you. It's like 50 bucks off of Amazon, I think. Like, I think I got it for a steal, honestly. Or just found something that looks like really good quality for the price it was at. Better than the old one I had. Like, I could hear a difference. Going to buy more bundles? Yeah. So originally I was only getting, I think, like 3 bundles. And then I was like, nah, that can't do. I have to up it to the 10. Like, I think the buying 7 more bundles. No, I bought 4 bundles, I think I bought 4 bundles, but buying like 6 additional bundles the first month was the same amount. I was actually like more than just buying the 10 bundles initially, so I'm happy I upped it for every subsequent month. Yay, Tsunami, awesome. Though, to be fair, when I first bought that bundle, I thought that was all I could reasonably afford as well, so. Sluggle. Try not to spoil myself. We got Babloon into Leviathan. All right. Very happy to see that combo. If the rest of my packs just have Tsunami and Leviathan as 2 of the cards, I will be very happy. Final pack of this bundle. I'm expecting either a Poseidon or a Majesty, because that was the combo I was seeing from earlier in this pack. And it is... Oh, actually a Gapple. Perfect. I got my playset. So I got a playset of everything. So yeah. Really would just love to see 2 more Tsunamis and as many Leviathans as I can get. Also cannot wait to get confirmation that Frostfall has shipped, hopefully within like the next week or 2. We'll hopefully get it. I'm not sure like where it's at. Another Tsunami, perfect. Don't know where it's at currently, but I would love to see that. Have to then find time to then stream opening it. I got a whole case. It's gonna be crazy. Also, Dan today's teasing the LGS tournament kits. 5 and perfect. Great start there. And it makes me want to... Like, my locals unfortunately has not stocked Elestrals yet, but after hearing that, I messaged Luck, since him and I live in the same town, and was like, alright, once I finish moving, we're just going to have to bring Elestrals like every single weekend to encourage them to stock it so we can get those LGS kits there, because Dan was making it sound like it's going to be hype, and FOMO hits me hard. Poseidon, cool. Do not want to miss out on anything Elestrals. I also just want the Stellar Clovey promo as well. That'd be great. I was thinking of picking up another box of Frostfall and just bring it to open at the shop one day. See if we can get some interest that way. We'll see. One thing at a time, though. Kind of have to focus on moving first. Come on, pack. Really don't want to damage the card here. There we go. Except Stellars. I mean, bruv, last month, I opened more Stellars than I did drops of left, so... Tsunami, perfect. I think that was the exception, not the norm. Let's see. The Leviathan would be awesome. Boom, perfect. And final pack of this bundle. I think we've gotten every combination with Tsunami Leviathan, which is awesome. Really shows the randomization here. Gapple. Yeah, for sure. I've got a whole bunch of bulk just from getting a case of Founders, and then I think I opened 4 booster boxes of first edition, so if I can get a locals up and going, I'm just going to bring in bulk. Like, I got extra Astrabbits, Earthquakes. Oh, if you have the time, Tyler, you should still go for it. It'll help you learn a lot as well. Ooh. Tsunami, awesome. That definitely is my second playset of Tsunami. I think it was probably last bundle. Yeah, exactly, Tyler. I'd love to do a demo at my locals, but they're a bit more hesitant. They're pretty much saying if the distributor has it, maybe we'll pick it up, but otherwise, eh. Leviathan, perfect. Seems like every time there's a Tsunami, there's a Leviathan, the final card's different, which I will take. Tyler, if I'm not busy painting, I'll answer. Let's see, and Majesty is done. All right, so final bundle here. See what we get. I think the only thing I can really ask for from this bundle is another Leviathan. Otherwise, I am set. Hey, Tyler, question. Is registration still open for tomorrow's tournament? Let's see. Bloon, Tsunami, all right. I apparently got a ton of packs that are just Tsunami, which I'll take. Like, honestly, that's the high roll for me. I think for most people, it'd be like, wow, poor distribution. For me, I'm like, awesome. Because those are really the 2 useful cards there. Most useful cards here. Babloon, Leviathan, perfect. All right, final pack. Predictions in the chat. What do you think I am going to pull? So to anyone in chat here, if you're interested, tomorrow there is a tournament where you can still sign up for. Is it? It'd be webcam, right? Because last week was app. And the only reason I remember that it's app is because Coder did not win it. Shoutouts to Spicy Sausage, killing it in the app tournaments. Let me look it up. I believe it is a webcam. Constructed webcam, yes. So anyone interested, you can go sign up for the webcam tournament tomorrow. They're a lot of fun. That's great, Tyler. All right, final card. Any guesses on what it will be? So Leviathan, Tsunami, but I've gotten every single pairing. I'm gonna say Poseidon. What do you all think? Poseidon, Majesty, or Gapple? Lockagon. Oh, you're going big. Finny? What do you mean by Finny? Leviathan? I already pulled the Leviathan, so it can't be the Leviathan. Can't be Tsunami or Leviathan. It has to be Majesty, Poseidon, Golden Apple, or if I'm really lucky, it'll be a Dratago or a Lockagon Stellar. But yeah, I'm on Poseidon. We got Brob on Lockagon Stellar. Put in one last guess, Tyler. That is a valid one. You're good. Give you one more moment. Dratago. All right, 2 stellar Drataguas. I'm on Poseidon. Let's see it. Golden Apple. We're all wrong. I'm happy with this opening. Let's see. Let's count it up here. For Golden Apple, we got 5 Golden Apple Discord. All the fruit players will be very happy to see that. For the Lockagon. I don't know if you really still play it in pure fruit though, since you got the now 6 Ambrosia. 2, 4, 6, 8 Tsunami. Perfect. 1 shy of 3 playsets, but I'll take it. For the Poseidons, got 2, 4 Poseidon, so just over a playset. Not bad. Well, Helen, I'm out of packs. How am I supposed to pull a Dratago? You're supposed to magically, like, manifest a pack. 5 Majesty. You'll send me a Tsunami. I'm good. 8 Tsunami is plenty for me. But yeah, 10 Majesty, or not 10, 5 Majesty here. No Stellar, yay, wow. You know, when you phrase it like that, it hurts a little, but at the same time, I was not wanting a Stellar this time around. Give it to other people. I think that's going to be a sore spot, Tyler, for Helen. Nah, no Stellar luck this month, Jester, but I don't know if you saw last month I got 3 Stellar Morphrost Indus, so yeah, I didn't need more Stellars. I don't need more Stellars. Not for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Leviathan. Perfect. Perfect, yeah. Very happy with that. Hey, Carter boy, how are you doing? Oh, webcam's fits out a little bit. But yeah, very happy with this overall. Jealous. Understandable. Hey, you can take my Stellar luck. I want you all to experience it as well. I don't need more Stellars for a while. I think like the only thing, this is my flipper brain on right here. The only thing from this bundle I think was not the most ideal here was probably the Golden Apple. I just think this will be the least good card, or the least valuable card in here, kind of how drops is from last month. Like, just having even just 2 of these Gapple for Poseidon would be so much better. Like, I think these, like the spirits obviously are going to be big pulls because you need 20 of them for a playset if you really like this one. Though what kind of can pull this one down is there's so many spirit options, but Poseidon I think is going to be the big hitter just because this game feels like it's so crucial on the divine runes. that I could just see these being just really important cards, especially as Nexus continues to be as prevalent as it is. It's such a unique mechanic. I find it hard to believe that Nexus will ever be not a viable deck won't ever not use Nexus, or there won't ever be a viable deck. How do I say this? Not all decks need to use Nexus, but I'll be shocked if there isn't always at least some deck that is viable that utilizes Nexus. There's a good way to put it. Yeah, that's the only thing. But in terms of what I wanted, Leviathan, Tsunami, perfect playset of everything. Let me quickly sleeve them up here. I can keep it on camera. And then we'll switch over to games. But I don't want to leave these cards unsleeved, since they do have a tendency to curl. So let's see, let's get... And then I'll get caught up on chat while I sleeve these up, because I know there's been quite a bit of activity since I last looked. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I hope you enjoy. I've been having a blast with Frostfall. I've honestly been waiting to drop an app just because we've been playing first edition for so long. And on top of that, like, Frostfall is special to me since it's the first set I was part of the testing team for. So now to be able to enjoy it with everyone else and kind of get back into that set is a real joy, honestly. Just kind of go back to older stuff, revisit it, and just kind of see how it develops. It's something very special that I feel very appreciative towards being able to experience. Don't want fruit. That's the worst take I've ever heard. Yup. Yeah, we're just going to see Helen with her, like, bajillionth stellar. That's why I also can't wait, Tyler, to your point about holding the physical cards. That's why I also cannot wait for in-person events, especially to be with all you all, to just be able to sit across the table from you, holding our physical cards and playing will feel awesome. Like, yeah, webcam games, they're awesome as well. You just can't beat in-person play. And one of probably my favorite thing about Elestrals has been the community. So to me, just being able to sit across and play from people, interact with the community is what really makes it special to me. Okay, the reason there's the mismatch sleeve for the Leviathan is because the rest of my Leviathan sleeves are in a deck. I wouldn't do that if I had enough sleeves. I promise you that. I'm just making them work. Tails, I don't know if you meant that in the context of fruit, but that would be hilarious if you did, because that works perfectly. As you just cast out all 6 of your Ambrosia with 2 Jatai on board. Cards in person. Oh, I bet, Tyler. That sounds amazing, Helen. I am all for it. Oh, I'm not prepared for that either, Helen. I don't know what I'll do. I'll break if I have to do that. No, that's not true. I sold a prototype card. I forget what it was. And they asked me to sign it. And I was like, what? I wasn't prepared for it. So I've already had to do that. But it's going to be even worse because I'm going to have the pressure of signing a card in person. And I don't think my handwriting is very good. Is it bad? Absolutely not. I recognize my handwriting is not bad. Like, my brothers and dad just have absolute chicken scratch. But I still don't think I have great handwriting. I'm self-conscious about it because I also know the reason why. I for whatever reason, I'm not a tense person, but if I'm holding something or doing something, I get really tense because feel like I have to have absolute control over it, and that just caused me to get tense. No one ever pointed it out. So literally, well, actually, that's not true. My second grade teacher pointed it out when I was doing cursive, but never bothered to correct it. She just said, "You're tense, stop it." I'm like, how? Didn't do anything. So anyhow, that's why I'm self-conscious about signing stuff in front of people, because my handwriting, I don't think is that great. What was that? What's in chat? I cannot wait for it to be on TCG Player as well, Cardo Boy. It'll just make things so much easier. The Marketplace Discord has been pretty good. Like, I've definitely posted before saying, hey, looking for these cards, and I get a response. The issue definitely is you're just kind of waiting for those responses, though. So I hear you there. I will be listing cards on TCG Player. I will be doing that. I will not be telling you all what my card shop is because I am not going to dox myself. But yes, I am excited to have it on TCG Player. I'm definitely going to list stuff on there. I can't remember if they're going to get rid of that tag Helen for the prototype champion. I forget when I was talking to Larry about that. Cool achievement, personally. If they remove the tag, I don't mind. We've moved on from that point, and yeah, it was a fun accomplishment. You will? Okay. Yeah, let's just get those in there. The other cards can stay out. That's fine. Okay, cool. Just move these out of the way, and we'll get to games here. I'm gonna move back over to my webcam. And I'll clean these up the rest of the way later and get them logged, excuse me, and whatnot. Elestrals vinyl. That'd be awesome. An Elestrals vinyl signed by the composer himself, Tailwinds. Just going to ignore the trash on my desk till after this. Usually keep my desk very clean. Okay. Let me... Oh, looks like we got some people asking for games. What else do we got? Elestrals General Ping. Yeah, it's just less. Okay, cool. Also, guys, feel free if anyone, like, you got any new players asking for games, you can send them my way. Send them the stream link and we can teach them. Just gotta send one DM real quick. Sent you a DM, Helen. Not super important, but yep. All right, so let me move this over here and let's go. Well, actually, let me take this down. Let me take my phone down off the stand. Miss anything? Nope. Cool. So I did see Brobson. Thank you for the subscription. I know Wirtz is pushing like 500 subscribers. I'm still a long way off, but hoping also when I move into the new place, I can, and with more regular releases, I can just be more active, stream a bit more with the games, make more content regularly, and that will help booster my growth. But for right now, just I'm too busy, man. Like, it's hard to say I'm gonna sit down, record, edit a video when I get home. Like, I'm painting all weekend, I get home. Ugh. Anyhow. Tyler. That's going to be my new home security system. Just Tailwind's Elestrals soundtrack vinyls. All right, so let's switch over to perfect app recording. That is not centered as it was last time. So let's center it in real time. That'll be fun. I want to drop this down. And Rose has not played Dan yet. Oh no, I wanted that. I've been waiting for him. So I thought I should have an opportunity to play Dan sometime this summer to win the card, the whatever it's called card, the A-Drive promo card. But then Wirtz did this and Dan decided to crash, and I'm just like, you beat me to it. Here I thought I would get my chance first, but I hope he can end up getting one. It'll be awesome to see. All right, let's see. He said if you wanted, I'd get the card. Come on, Helen, you need to beat Dan. You can do it. I believe in you. That's awesome, Tyler. Did figure out something special for Lindsay and I's wedding in that regard. Just something to remember it by. Not going to reveal what, but we do have something special for our parents. But I'm going to keep that on the DL for now. One day I'll share that story. Probably after the wedding in October. Okay, so first thing I wanted to do was actually make a deck. And the deck I wanted to make, this was suggested last stream, was a Dracodoodle deck in Wind. So we're going to do that. Let's see if this is any better. This wasn't working for me last time. I want to see if it works now. Nope. Cool. Okay. So let's see. We want the Dracodoodle. 2 or 3 is the question. Let's see, how far in do I want to go in on Dracodoodle? I can go 3. Let's build a dedicated deck for it. Why not? So from there, we're definitely running a Wind package. So Aeolus just... Nope. Aeolus. Nope. Aeolus always feels great for some toolbox capabilities. Dan will never come to Arizona. It's too far, Tyler. Let's see what else we got. I mean, we can apply more of a filter here. Let's look at specifically the Wind cards. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to chime in. To build a Frost deck based around Jolton, Boreas, Frigicub core. Gonna make my Stellar Frigicub promo monsters. Love to hear that. I have a deck list that utilizes that core, the Cryo Scorch top end. Maybe one day I'll show off that deck. I was building these decks to have a whole deck list idea video to give people starting points. Fortunately, I don't have time to ever make that reality. Like, by the time the set releases, I think it would just be better to try to start making ones for set 3. Rejection only use Frostfall cards? Nah, I'm not that bold. Not right now. I'm gonna power creep him. Wished you the best of luck of that, Carter boy. Let's see, what else do we want here for this deck? So I got Aeolus to start toolboxing out. I feel like Drake, the Cockatoodle is a good one of, just good suppression one drop. What else do we want here? I remember saying in stream today that I was going to build a Dracodyl deck dance stream, and someone mentioned like a Towers deck or a Toolbox deck, and I'm leaning more, or like a Exaltair Burn. I'm leaning more towards Exaltair Burn with the Nexus stuff. I feel like definitely one Exaltair. Like, we want to Toolbox it out. No, Galaxier's pretty good. Let's try it out. I've been debating because I feel like this is great into... I mean, this is good in any matchup. It's a bit small. Do a Galaxier. I'll test out Galaxier instead of the Sorlet. It's really hard to beat Sorlet's 5 attack, though. So I could totally see Galaxier settling for a side out if you're in a Wind mirror match. Just throw in your Galaxiers since they're actually live against the Wind Elestrals. Could always go like a 2-1 split just to test it out. Oh, gotta have the Nemesail. Gotta have the P-Gust. P-Gust is good enough to be 2. Let's go Galaxier. Or, even better, 2-2 split. Let's do that. Let's do it once. I think that's good for our wind cards. We definitely want... We're going to be relying on Aeolus. We definitely want our Elichek here. We could go Astrabit. Where are you? My other thought is Jolton and run Stadium to get some nice buffs up. But, like, I could just run Astrabit, because, like, the Stadium isn't necessary. It could just be nice to find. So we'll do that. That's 18 Elestrals, so 15 one cost, but we can tutor them out. That feels all right. Cool. Let's do specifically runes now. So in here, definitely need 3 Ambrosia for some recovery. I like Altar here because of the receivers we have. So we'll try at least 2 Altar. I don't know if I need the full 3 with this kind of deck, though. 3 feels pretty good, though. Might need to make some room, though. So what do we got? We got that. Don't need Nog, because we got Search Power. Gorgon's Gaze is a must. Our smaller bodies, we kind of want Earthquakes, I think. We can mix things up. Love to run the One of Zeus. I'll clean this up later. Tsunami might be a bit awkward. Hey, Keeps, how are you doing? Got 3 cards left. Oh, let me drop it down to 1. I would like to include an island because my guys are so small. Let me just add in the cards I want, and then we'll figure out ratios after the fact. PTA is another consideration, and I think that is about it. Got my Ambrosias, right? Yeah, I got my Ambrosias. Cool, cool, cool. I feel you, Keebs. I'm exhausted after this week. Like, I'm probably only going to stream for about another hour because I got home renovations. I got to paint tomorrow, so I don't want to go into it being too exhausted. And then one of each. The other option, hold up. We have trouble with our spirit deck. One other option. Cut the Earthquake by 1. Cut the Earthquake, there we go. Is a Laurels here. Where did Laurels go? There it is. Try to run Laurels instead. That's not the deck. There we go. So, here, Celestial Spot. I mean, I might be able to listen into it while painting Tails, but I don't know if I definitely won't be able to watch it. I'll be painting either the laundry room, the bedroom, or both. So quite a bit of painting to do. So here, I mean, this desk's expensive, so I kind of would like to test it without the Earthquakes. Like, Earthquake is really good, but I think I'll just max out on Laurels for my removal. I do like the one of Zeus since my guys are generally pretty small. It just helps me hit over it a bit better. Tsunami's nice. I don't know if I need the full 3 Alter. Like, Alter is an insane card, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how much I need that. I mean, it's tough to say with this deck. Because even just being able to Alter to Dracodoodle if it gets Tsunami'd is really strong. I was throwing in 3 Ambrosia because this deck can get pretty expensive. I feel that's right. How many allowed turns am I at? 11. What are you all thinking for this? So I definitely want to max out Shield. So I need to cut 2 cards for Shield. If I can fit in an extra island, that would be nice as well. I might just have to go down to 2 Dracodoodle just to fit all these in. I'm going to do that. I think I cut in PTA. We can add it back in later if we really feel like we need it. We also have the Zeus here to help us kind of get over stuff. We'll try that. So there's my Shield. And I feel like I have to either cut 1 Ambrosia or 1 Zeus for another island. I do have the Nemi Sail to help with Spirit Recovery. The other option is, again, cutting down that Ambrosia. Definitely want the 3 Laurels as a backup option. Rent the paint sprayer from Home Depot? Nah, I know that make the job a bit easier, but I'm just happy with what we're doing. It looks really good. Zeus Island. That is tough. Could also cut down an Alter, because Alter can be quite situational at times, though. Let's rock with 2 Ambrosia and see how that goes. I'm not convinced with that, but we need something. Go with that. How many I live? I'm 13. Have a good evening, Tyler. Thank you for coming to hang out. That needs to be bumped up. Am I okay with this? Elichik, Astrobot, Zeus. I feel like 4. And the reason I'm thinking that is because this deck will get expensive with Wind Spirits, especially want to double load up on an Aeolus. So I kind of want as many Wind Spirits as I possibly can. So we'll rock with this. Unless you all think there's something better. That's true. There is the tournament tomorrow. You have a good evening, Helen. So we'll call this Dracodoodle. I'll call this Dracodoodle Toolbox. Boom. There we go. Let's see how that works. Set that as the active. And let's get in some games. To anyone in chat who is new to Elestrals or has questions, feel free to ask. I am here. Part of this is just to be able to help out anyone who wants to learn. Hop in the queue here. Go. Is that Volcanic Forge? I think it was Forge. At Digital Challenger queue. Oh, I'll back out and see. Was it? Yeah, it was Forge. You forge. See who the first opponent is. First run of the deck, see how it works, or how it performs. But yeah, the general idea here is just win toolbox, but if we get into a favorable position, we can just go Dracadoodle and try to pressure the burn damage for lethal. And that's the gist of it. Got a guest player. This will be interesting. See if it loads in. Probably should have took a break real quick and refill my water bottle. Did change their playmat. Oh, we go first in this deck. Let's see if we can make it work. It's a bit reactionary, so I think I feel fine because we're not going Draco Duel right now. I think I'm fine just expending to draw. Build some card advantage. Wind? Yeah, because you can search on Nemesis if we can find an Aeolus. P-Gust ain't bad. And just set for some more reactionary plays. It gets us up a card, or on par with in terms of cards. Don't feel bad about that. I don't know if in this deck you really want to mulligan for an Elechic or an Aeolus to make sure you have those. That is the core of the deck, so I could definitely see an argument there. No response. Get some information on what they're playing from their Divine Rune. We'll get more information if it's anything but Zeus. Zeus is like the one where it's like, I mean, you could just be running the one of Zeus. Excuse me. Okay, this might be a newer player. That's fine. We'll get rid of a... You haven't seen any Thunder, so we'll get rid of a Zaptor. What's that ping? Ah, that's what that ping was. Yeah, I feel this might be a newer player. Oh, we should just be able to go Sorlet hit. Ooh, our own Elechic. I quite like that defined Aeolus. Just hold. I don't need to crash. Alert and browse. Come on. I don't feel the need to grab Zeus. You kind of just want to grab the Aeolus and get our engine going. Even grab the Galaxair next turn as well if we don't want to Sorlet. It just, yeah, this feels so much better if we can get... Oh, we have Exalter Pika, so yeah, we do want that. So we'll grab that to hand. Shuffle up. There's no real advantage playing any of these out, so we're just going to pass on that. If my opponent doesn't place a back row next... My opponent doesn't place... Wow, I can't speak. If my opponent doesn't place a back row next turn, what I can do is I can go Exaltair Aeolus, Nexus the 2, set up Island, and just hit over the Elechic. That's pretty strong. Really shows the importance of back row. Like, the fact that I can make that play pretty much without worry. And that will get in for what? Ooh, the Thunderstorm. Okay. Getting rid of my shield. Don't feel great about that. So now I don't have my own back row to protect me, but thankfully I'm not trying to protect my own Elechic. This also kind of forces me into a more offensive play next turn to get a board established, because I don't love just setting up a P-Gust into back row. Like if I have to pop back row, I think I just kind of need to go on the offense to try to bait back row. And it might be, ooh, that might be a Sorlet play. I think it would be a Sorlet play because otherwise, oh, I swear if they ascend, this is going to hurt. Though Galaxer does out if it's a Sonicore. But if it's a Sonicore, they wouldn't have cared about the back row. What could it be? And what can I out? And what can I not out? That's a Thunder Ascension. Brontaglow. Oh, well, okay, never mind. Frigicub. Well, that takes that possibility away. That's pretty cool. Okay. Question is, does my opponent crash? If they can crash, that's fine by me. Yep, that works. And gets in for one with the Frigicub. Haven't really seen much, but we have Aeolus now, so it's fine. And I'm happy to get the Thunderstorm out of them, because that means they can't target on my Aeolus, which feels pretty good. Second island. Okay. So, go Aeolus. We're just going to go for the play, because this Exalter is going to get a ton of value, regardless. So then... alert. Disenchant 2. And here we're just going to grab the Galaxer, because I feel like this is just such a strong pairing with the Sorlet. I could grab the Nemisail. I also don't hate Nemisail. Like, we have the Sorlet. I actually kind of want Nemisail instead, just to have options. Grab the Nemisail to hand, shuffle it. And then we're just going to cast out the Exalter. Going to alert to Nexus. Alert. Burn the opponent for 2. Because now this Exalter is getting 4 spirits out of my opponent. If my opponent uses like an Earthquake or a Laurels on this Exalter anyway, like I'm still getting anywhere from 5 to 6 spirits out of my opponent for 3 spirits, which I think feels fine. Okay, so this puts my Exalter at 6 attack. We'll go battle. Let me just attack over the Frigicub. Yep. And then 2 spirits worth of damage as well. And that feels really good. I would feel better if I had a back row to support this Exalter. But at the same time, like, again, it's just getting out so many spirits from my opponent. I feel all right about it. Like, it does kind of brick my Aeolus here. Kind of stinks. You know, no, I misplayed there. I should have only Nexused 1. I don't know why I was thinking, because this puts up to 6 attack. Yeah, I should only Nexus 1 here, because I still would have been able to hit over the Frigicub just fine. And it just puts more risk. So yeah, that was my bad. Because then I would get another use out of the Aeolus. So I would have been able to search out like a Galaxer follow-up. Because now I need my Exalters to survive to be able to get a Spirits back on it. Oh well. But this gives me options next turn. I don't think I'm ready for the Dracodoodle yet. Just because I feel pretty good with my big guys. But like, depending on what my opponent throws out, I can Sorlet it. I've got Nemisail if my opponent starts throwing back row. I've got P-Gust to start putting on some pressure. So I'm feeling good if this Exalter survives. We'll see. We get Snowaddle. Ooh, okay. No response. Opponent can go grab, I'm assuming it'll be... I'm assuming it's Rice Ridge, actually. It could be Pangawat. After this game, I'm going to run and get water. Do not want to get parched like last time. I mean, of course I have no response. I got no back row. Question is, Pangawat or Rice Ridge? Because it could go either way. It really could go either way. I'll grab a card. Pangawatt. Okay. Got some Pangawatt game in here. Hope my opponent has some back row to be able to protect it. Excuse me. Probably should have put the Pangawatt in defense. Let's see, my opponent, can I send the turn I cast? Come on. Yep, that's a new player. Not a bad question to ask, but yeah. Those of you who are new, you've got once per turn actions. They can either be cast an Elestral, ascend into Elestral into another one, expend to draw, or reenchant Elestral Warrior on your board. Alter feels amazing here. So with no back row, I can natively hit over that, so that's not a concern. So we can probably just go Nemesail here and just kind of stabilize, which I really like. We're at the Nemesail. Manage. We will bump back 2 to Spirit Deck. And I kind of like saying the 2 back to the stadium. I can leverage some damage here. Like, I can get in 3 spirits worth of damage. I just don't think it's worth the risk here when I can stabilize, especially with an Alter. Though, Alter makes it so that I can protect something here. So never mind. No. We double down. We go to Nemesail. And we'll go Nemesail 1, Exaltair 2. And the reason I order it this way is I get to see the spirits they expend before I recover with Fleur Mine. It's not like a super relevant thing, but I think it's just better sequencing because you get more information before you make plays. And I typically, well, it doesn't really matter here. I typically prefer to sequence it in such a way so I get in the habit of trying to maximize the information I get before I make a play. That's the gist of it, at least. Fortunately for my opponent, without any back row, it's really tough for them to establish a body on board. So they're probably just going to kind of get run over from this point here. But yeah, yep, perfect. Pass turn over. So with an Alter face down, pretty much at any speed response, I can easily siphon a spirit off of the Nemesail to be able to Nexus one back to the Aeolus, which is why I feel fine with this board position. Well, that's true. Blizzard is unchainable, so that's the one thing where it's like a bit with this play. We'll see. Ooh, another Ambrosia. Cool. Really good for my opponent here. What is the setup? I want the setup. There we go. Let's think. Next turn, my opponent's down to 7 spirits, so we can burn them down to 5. 2, 3. Oh, well, mine is before that. We can burn them down to 8, so I don't think I can... No. With Dracodoodle, we should be able to do something. What I'm thinking of doing next is Riceros. That is obnoxious. No, that's not obnoxious Dracodoodle because I can suppress it. Awesome. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And I just need to Nexus from Exalter to the Nemesail, and that should be game. If I'm thinking about that right. Expend one or suppress each Celestial on your opponent's field until the end phase. While this Dracodoodle is destroyed, your opponent's Celestial is suppressed. Must expend 3. So yeah, that should be lethal here. So we'll do Exaltair. We're going to Nexus from our Aeolus because we don't need it anymore. we'll go alert. And we're passing on the Nemasail because we don't have any winds left. I think typically I would have preferred to keep the Nemasail or the Exalter around, but because how the spirits ended up, it doesn't work how I want to get my lethal line. Cool, cool. And we can... Where is it? So we're going to alert to expend 1. And we'll move to battle. And we just poke over the Riceros. And the reason this works is because I suppressed the Riceros, so that means I'm not under the attack restriction. I'm going to take it slow just in case if my opponent doesn't realize. If they realize it's lethal, they'll just say GG. And then we poke with the Nemasail, and that's effectively GG. So strong first showing for this deck, but also didn't run into any back row, so... I'll pass it back over, but also just throw like a GG. Come on. Cool. Game 1 with that. Awesome. Dracodoodle put in the work there for the lethal line. Don't really want to forfeit because it doesn't mark it correctly. And we'll just go battle and poke. Boom. Dracodoodle showing its stuff already. Love to see it. There we go. All right. Get out of here now. All right, I'm going to run, get some more water. Ah, cool. Got YouTube notification. So I'm going to run and get some more water, and then I'll be right back for another game. Yeah, love to see it for sure. So be right back. All right. Also, I don't know why I have these earbuds in. It's not like I'm even playing any music for myself. Maybe that will help me get in the zone better. Let me put on some music. You guys hear music, Pokemon Lo-Fi, but I don't hear it. And I've got desktop audio muted, so you all should not be hearing it. So I can put on copyrighted music. I know, I'm terrible. Let's make sure. What do I want music-wise? We can put this on. That's loud. Cool. Let me mute the stream. And where is it? All right, let's get in another game here. Anyone chat, feel free to queue up if you'd like. Some Atlantis stuff. Oh, Q1. No, let's go Atlantis. We opened the Frostfall packs, or the Frostfall Shatter Stars packs. We're queuing up on Atlantis. No, cool video idea I see from Vanguard YouTuber Different Fight is POV fights. And I kind of do that, but I think it'd be cool to also try to make that work with paper play. I need to jerry-rig a camera somehow, but it could be pretty cool. Just kind of first player perspective of how a deck is piloted. This is the general idea. Didn't play decks I want to test out for Frostfall. Show off. Just Friday night at 10:20 p.m. EST. Just not a great time to queue, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. Music, what is music? Yeah. I like the lo-fi in the background. I have not bothered to try to figure out how to configure it so I can hear it as well, but I like it more for the ambiance of the videos and whatnot. But like, if I'm trying to get in the zone for something, I definitely want something else, and it usually means it's copyrighted. But I do love whenever I go to edit my videos and I'm adding in the music just in the background. I just feel like it can match the tone so well. Before I answer, I'm curious what you mean by you owe Cryo Scorch an apology. Like, did you just think it wouldn't be as good as it is? Ah, yeah. So, ooh, Brewlock, all right. I'll answer that. Let me focus on my starting hand. I'll keep it. It's not terrible. I need to figure out these hands. This might just be another expend to draw. Yeah, I love seeing Cryo Scorch pop off for sure. Definitely puts on way more pressure than I thought. Cryoling Cryovern, I just thought it'd be like, you can get, I mean, you can get easily punished, but it puts on a lot more consistent pressure than I thought it would. But, I wouldn't say anything's necessarily surprising me just yet. I think what surprised me, no, I know what's been surprising me, how good Morlith has been feeling. That card genuinely surprised me. Yeah, we'll just take it. Oh, we have a Zeus, so I'll keep that. Just because I figured Morlith would just be too inconsistent with the Avalanche to be able to set up consistently, but honestly, as like a late game punish, it is strong. Mid to late game punish. And also a Stadium, that has surprised me. Ah, get rid of your chains. I don't need triple Tsunami here, so I'm just gonna pass. See what Brewlock's got. I'm assuming it's a Blazerous combo. Yeah, you got it. Other than that, everything else has been performing as I would expect. Ooh, Lavalith. Okay, let's see what he's got. I don't want to use 2 spirits. It's 2 cards, but I've got a backup. Oh, that is obnoxious. If I have any chance to beat this, I need to change it to defense. Unfortunately, the 2 that matches with Nemesail, so I need something a bit bigger. Let's just hope we get it. Lavalith's strong. That doesn't work, but it stalls, which I like. So we can go that. No response, cool. Either of these work. I think I want to prioritize Elestrals right now. I don't want to shield it back, so I'm going to grab the Sorlet. Let me pass it back over. I can Tsunami here, especially if Brulok plays out another Elestral. Just Tsunami it. I feel like you re-enchant there, though, right? I guess just to rebuild resources. Do I waste another I mean... No, I don't waste another Tsunami. I go for the Sorlet play, right? Sorlet gets PTA'd, that sucks, though. Wait, no. I have to Tsunami there, right? 8. Oh, that's so tough. I think a Tsunami here. I want to... but I need it to protect. I think I let it go. Yeah. That's a tough situation. I might just... Okay, that helps. The reason I didn't grab Island is because I want to make sure I can keep up with the Lestrals on board. Because if this Nemesail gets, like, PTA'd, I'm stranded. That's why. Like, I do agree that popping the stadium is super valuable, but it's tough. It's a tough call to make. We'll go Sorlet. Response. And he's going to let go through anyway. So let's go expend for Sorlet. So now it's at 6, and we're due Zeus for 2. Just in case the Sorlet gets bounced back with a shield. And we will hold the Ambrosia here. I don't feel the need. So now that's at... Yeah. Okay, cool. I can hit over it. And also by leaving up now, he can't just follow up with a whole other Lavalith. Shield. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. Where's hand? Where is the dang hand button to hand? There we go. The only time I feel bad here is if he has a way to pop the Zeus. What is this? I'll figure it out. Response. We'll see. I might be able to hold off Brulok here. Definitely a tough board to crack, though. Shield helps. That stinks. So that puts me at 3. I mean, I can only really hit over the neck rough. I don't really want to shield the Lavalith, though, is the problem. I mean, I might just have to buy time. No, hold up. I go... Ambrosia. Manage. I think we just want wins back. Attack over the neck rough. If I can just find a Laurels. You know, I'm starting to think I should have kept the Astrabbit around. Like, Astrabbit would have been nice. Ambrosia there's nice for my opponent. Astrabbit keeping around would have been nice, honestly. do we just take the 2 here? Because I don't really want to shield back a Lavalith. But at the same time, like, it gives me some extra grace, and it makes it so I just delay the issue, especially with the Tsunami on the board. This might be a dumb play, but I want to try it. Just because I can play around meeting its condition. We'll see. Oh, Galaxy's not exactly an out, though. We go Nemesail. Like, we need the recovery. I don't know. I probably should just pop the island. I wouldn't have been in any... I would have... Or the... I should have grabbed the island, probably. As Keep said. Since it's really what's been giving me the most issue here. This might be the general issue of this deck, though, is just... I don't know. I'll hold off on saying much. Second Ambrosia. Okay. Getting rid of the Forge to get out the Lavalith. That is a strong play there. But without the Forge, Lavalith's a bit more doable. Let's see if he hits the back row. Thank goodness. That saves me a ton of issues. That gives me out to Lavalith. Probably sets a back row here, though. Oh, come on. Okay, come on. Top deck Sorlet. Laurel's... does not work. Does it? Hold on, maybe just cashing in. Is your 2 or more. So I need to sync my Zeus to pop it. Here's where Sorlet is better than Galaxir. This is... If I had Aeolus to search out Sorlet, we would have been in a lot better position as well. So that's another point to make. Okay, so we destroy the Zeus. Target, obviously that. So that's now at 3. We can't hit. Oh, no, hold up. Wait. Galaxir, swap its attack and defense, target an Elestral, make it 4 because it's at 3, right? That works. Hold up. I mean, we could lose the Galaxir here, but isn't that just more efficient anyway? But we fall back 2 anyway. Right? Hey, luck. Because I could go Laurels, pop that Enchant Nemesail hit, hold the Galaxir, which I don't hate. I don't hate that. We're going for that play. Destroy that. And... yeah, we enchant it. We just try to sustain. And boom, he took the 2. So we're still in it. The reason I also held Galaxir is just because it can be an out to something like a Nekruff. Jolton works too. And the reason I re-enchanted there is because it netted me 1 to Spirit Deck. So that's nice. There we go. Okay, so we can hold this for Exaltair plays just to kind of force the opponent down a bit more. So we definitely go the Galaxir here. Alert. We go Jolton. Oh, wait, hold up. I messed up there. I forgot Jolton has 2. That doesn't work. Cool. All right, let's do the proper way. And you might... So the reason I also asked that is one thing about testing is You might say, oh, no take-backsies, you need to learn, which is partially true. But also with that, if I get Lava Lift here, I'm cooked. I'm scared about Lava Lift, which is why I'm considering only enchanting 2, grabbing Sorlet, and hoping to leverage that. I would like to get Exaltair, though. Nah, let's just do the 1. What is I saying? But when testing out decks, it's actually can be more optimal to actually take back mistakes and learn the correct lines and see how that results in can spiral into better game states. This is why I asked. We will expend 1. It's a bit of an expensive play, but yeah, he gets the gist. Yeah, what a top deck. Yeah, so it's definitely a play here. Smoltuga on defense, pretty good. It forces me to expend 1. Normally. But of course, I have the Galaxier here to put on some pressure. So I can go Astrabit. I think I just want to put on the pressure here and try to bait that counter rune. Response. Let's see. Gorgon's case. Okay. So I still have the option to just try to force my way through it. Because this could be burn. So here's the risk I run. Regardless. My opponent can either ascend Krakatuga or can play an Eruption. Because if I leave the Spirits up, I lose anyway. And he has to... Yeah, I pass here because I want to read the Eruption hand. I don't really want to use the Spirits. I don't know Brewlock's deck well enough, but... Oh, it's Caperfume. Cool. Okay, well, yeah, well, that just messes me up. That's probably GG. Dang. Brewlock loves to play his, let me get rid of the 2-wind. We need Ambrosia anyway. Yeah, I was scared of the Eruption there. Should have just committed there, because if I had Sorlited and hit over the Smoltuga, that would have kept him off the Caperfume. He would have played Nekruff, but with a Sorlet and a Galaxier, like, the Nekruff can't deal with both of them. So that's what Brewlock's on. Yep, tough thing about making those reads is definitely that sort of thing. You can just get punished. All right. Definitely feeling the need. Like, the deck definitely feels like it stalls if I don't have Aeolus. So that's a good note to make. Where I might want to try mulliganing for an Electric or an Aeolus to get my game plan going. All right, so let's do... I've got time for one more, and then I'm going to call it for tonight. I cannot spell Atlantis. There we go. What was that ping? There's a ping in here. What was it? That counted that one. Oh, that's what it is all about. Okay, cool. Let's see how long I can get one final game in here. But yeah, that was a sick play at the end there. For sure. That Triple Tsunami was nice. Definitely top back that Ambrosia at the right time, though, to be able to use the Triple Tsunami. But yeah, I do think I might have been too scared of bricking myself on no Elestrals there. But at the same time, with the Jolt, it makes me think he could have easily set up another stadium. So I actually don't know if that was... I don't think that was necessarily incorrect. That's a tough situation there. I mean, the crazy thing was, if I had... Because what? Let me think about that. My one was at 3 spirits. If I hit over the spend 1, I'm down to 2. Hit over the small 2 casts. The Nakruff goes down to 2 spirits. Attacks over probably Galaxair. Yeah, Galaxair. I'm down to 1 spirit. I switch Nakruff to... I mean, I have a choice to make. Do I play out Astrabbit to fish for an Ambrosia? Probably not. I'd probably just try to get rid of the Nakruff and hope he doesn't have a live card in hand at that point, and I can just play it out from there, just poke him for 2. Still tough, though. That was definitely not an ideal situation at the very end. See if we can get one. Good notes to make. Apparently, Friday night is not the time to be queuing up for games. We'll see, though. See if I can catch one final one. I get my music started up. I had no idea what just started playing. Let's go what? No, listen to that. Listen to that. Come on. That has to be something for me to listen to. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Hey, if you're free and want to play, feel free to queue up an Atlantis against me. Definitely welcome it. That was a loud car. I do feel like with a deck like this, it is leaning more towards Toolbox, so probably dropping down the Dracodoodle to 1 would be the right play to use as just a nice top end if I end up drawing into it. It feels like more of an amalgamation, definitely not the optimized version of the deck. The one interesting observation about that, this ties back to Keeb's question earlier about what deck has surprised me most out of Frostfall. One thing I'm noticing, people are talking about how great Galaxair feels, but so far against what I've been playing against, I don't think Galaxair's felt that great because of its low base attack stats. Sorlet felt like it had more of a chance to compete at 5. For example, against the Jolton, that would have had to crash. Alright, Keebs. I do ask that you please mute so I can freely commentate while you play, but appreciate you queuing up here. Go first. Will it load for Mulligan? There we go. Yeah, perfect. That's kind of what we want to see. Elichek down. Grab ourselves an Aeolus. Shuffle up. We got our counter rune. And we just pass right back over. Good face down there. See what Keeps casts out, but I don't feel bad going Aeolus for a P-Gust. Astrabbit. No response. So I can go Sorely and pressure the Astrabbit and try to bait some of the counter runes, which could be very nice. I mean, I could just set up Island here. Yeah. Oh, we P-Gust anyway. I don't hate pressuring to bait out cards. Because even if it's PTA, that's still pretty good. I feel like that just puts on way more pressure than going the P-Gust here. This might get PTA'd, but then we just hold off Stadium and switch with Sorlet's Effect. No response, okay. We actually might hold Stadium and still use Sorlet's Effect so Elechick can pressure. The only thing I can think of is the Tsunami. If we run to Tsunami, that's where the issue runs into. It's using a Spirit anyway. And we have our own Tsunami, so yeah, we'll do that. For Swords Effect. Ooh, a Gorgon's Gaze. Alright. I mean, it still baits it out, which is perfect. So with that, we just pass. Yeah, exactly. And here, going this over the P-Gust, the reason I like that is while it still got one card out of my opponent, it got 2 spirits as opposed to 1. Yeah, that's just going to have to go. Oh, no, destroy. That's just going to have to go. And with Aeolus, thankfully, I've got plays here. I should have gone Galaxair. That was my bad. I'm not used to Galaxair. Yes, I should have gone Galaxair there because it accomplishes the exact thing we've seen with Sorlet without the Spirit. It would have helped Elechick and itself hit over the Astrabbit. I should have done that 100%. Would it keep Scrab? Zeus. Okay. So just going to try to hit over that Sorlet. Unfortunately, this account is not my main one, so it's not linked to my Shattered Stars to get these nice stained glass cards in app. Okay. Yup. So here, I'm actually tempted to P-Gust the Zeus and try to crash Elechick here, because Zeus puts in a lot of work, and that's very spirit efficient. And it's more guaranteed. I mean, sure, I can run to back row, but I feel like it just gives me way more... Yeah, it's way more spirit leverage, especially if he wants to try to keep his Elechick around. And I've got a shield now. So, we'll do P-Gust and defense. We'll go, was it target and destroy? Yeah, alert. And we're going to target the Zeus. Just get that off the board. And that's 2 spirits gone too, which feels great. We can also set up Island to try to protect P-Gust. I'm kind of hesitant though. I don't think that's a good... one card in hand. It gets more out of him is the thing. We'll see if I get punished for this. I think this is fine from this position. And we're going to crash Elechick, so we just want to get cards off the board here. Simplify the game state. Because now what I can do next turn is, I've got a few options. Galaxir helps me hit over this Astrabbit very well. I can go Aeolus, grab Sorlet if need be. Don't think that's going to be the play here. I can even go Aeolus, grab Exalt here, and start bringing down the opponent. I'm in an alright position, luck. It's hard to say that I'm winning right now, though. Because, like, Keebs has a whole back row set up against me and 2 Astrabbits, but also I have the Spirit advantage. I've been keeping up on board pretty well, putting on pressure. Tsunami is nice. So here... Exaltair kind of just forces out more. It doesn't deal with these Astrabbits, but it just cleans up so much more than this Galaxair. And with 2, like, he can just generate stuff. So yeah, I think it's fine. We're just going to go Aeolus. And we're going to full send it. If we get Thunderstormed, it is what it is. Chant 2. If I get P-boxed, I still have a follow play, which is nice, but I doubt they're running in their main deck. Cockataw might be more of a side deck card. Hasn't come up yet. Where's the Exalter? There's the Exalter. All right, let's get it. Exalter. Response. Response. Alert. Response. See that Gorgon's Gaze? But this guarantees get 2 spirits out of my opponent regardless, which is really nice. And it gets a Gorgon's Gaze, yeah. Perfect. And it gets a card out of him regardless. So I feel really good about that play. Removal on the Exalter would suck. This is kind of where I wish I had a second Exalter. Or Laurels, but... And it's still getting more spirits out. That's the thing. Ooh, Spark it. Okay. No response. I mean, I kind of would prefer to keep my Galaxer in hand, but it's not terrible. Yep. I did luck. I can go over it again before I head out tonight, but no Stellars. But I got, I wouldn't say I got an amazing spread, but, let's see. No response. I don't have a response here. What order are you doing it in? Oh, I guess doing that order. Okay. I'll explain to you later. Like, the order there does kind of matter. I think the appropriate order would be to do Astrap it, then Spark it. That way, Spark it resolves first, and you get the discard information. I mean, you don't need to sync. No, you do need to sync the Exalter. Yeah. Cool. Okay, got the Zeus out of there anyway. Yep. Here I kind of want to shield. Yeah, let's go. I only need one there from here on out. Manage. I really want to keep my Exalter around, so then we'll chain that to it. And we'll return a Lycris. This is just better. Don't like getting both those out of me. I mean, it got more spirits out of my opponent, though, which is nice. And I maintain my Exalter. Oh, that is so nice. The only awkward part about this play is now I can't get lethal because all this stuff is in defense position. But we can still put on some pressure. So here... we definitely Exalter first. So let's alert, response. Fortunately, without a second Exalter. If only I had a second Exalter, this would be really awkward for Keebs, because I could easily just Aeolus search on another Exalter and go from there. Nexus. Go Nexus 1 to the P-Gust. And we'll sequence it P-Gust to pop that one Exalter. Yeah, I get it. I have to target, so unfortunately order there doesn't really matter. Shield. Okay. What do you get rid of? Is that a Tsunami is the question. We will pop this Aeolus. And what do we want to grab? Sorrel's just a big dude. I would love to just grab Nemasail to sustain, but I kind of need to start picking these guys off. I mean, my attack gain's kind of annoying for my opponent on such low spirits, so... Nah, Sorrel is just too good, man. I don't know. Sword's just too good. I feel like it Galaxair. I don't know. Maybe I'm still too Sorlet brained. I kind of just want to re-enchant Exaltair with water, and here's why. I definitely want to get the Sparkit off of board. I've got... No, we definitely get the Sorlet out on board, but we misenchant it. Right? No. Well, what's the difference here? Because we re-enchant, switch positions. Yeah, we misenchant the Sorlet. There's no reason not to. We're at 6. We're still pretty good. We can hold. No, I shouldn't have changed Pikas to attack. Because he can only block one attack. Poke with that. Let's see if it's... We just want to guarantee get rid of the Sparkit. Yeah, we should have just kept the P-Gust in defense. And we pass back. Yeah, next turn we can just re-enchant Sorlet with Wind. And we can switch one Astrabbit to attack, and then attack over the other one. I mean, well, what am I talking about? If my opponent can't get Exaltair off the board, that's just game. Or bring himself up. Yeah, Desperation play. Man, it feels so good to be playing Elestrals. I haven't been playing many card games, right? I haven't been really playing anything because I've just been so busy. Ooh, good find off the Astrabbit, grabbing that Ambrosia. But I just haven't been playing card games recently because of how busy I've been. So to be able to just play it, it feels so good. So my opponent doesn't die to Exaltair now, but I still threaten lethal on board. Opponent still needs to have something to do. Back row Tsunami could be huge for them. I definitely re-enchant Sorlet. Passing back over, we grab the Nemasail. Still isn't the right play. You know what works here, actually? No, it doesn't work. Never mind. I thought I could big brain it. Enchant Sorlet. Nah. No, but we can re-enchant Pigas, pop the back row, and then Nexus over to Sorlet. The only awkward thing is if my opponent Gorgon's Gaze is the P-Gust. And it's Gorgon's Gaze, it works regardless, so yeah, this is the better play. Nexus, we'll Nexus over to the Sorlet. Awesome. And then what we can do here is we can re-enchant the P-Gust to pop the back row. Ooh, yeah. And we will spend one alert. No, we alert this one. Move to battle phase, and that's just game. We attack over that. Attack over that. Deals 1 Spirit and Exaltair for game. There's the lethal line. Ooh, it's a Fun Glow deck. That's cool. GG Keebs. Good game. That was fun. See when he unmutes himself on stream. GG Keebs. That was a fun one. Those back row wars were something else. Definitely were forcing me to think there. Wish you could have gotten the Funglow stuff. That stuff's super fun. Okay, well, I think that'll be about it in terms of, well, pretty much it for the stream. I'll go over my Shower Stars reveals real quick for you, Luck. Or reveals, polls. I don't have Shower Stars reveals. I wish. I would love to reveal cards for Elestrals. So, never got Fungo combo. I know, it's... Low combos like that, I can't wait until they're more consistent. So I got 8 Leviathan, which is what I was hoping for, as many as possible. I got 5 Majesty. Then 4 Poseidon. Only 4. Would have liked to get more of that, but I just needed 3 anyway. I got 8 Tsunami, which is what I was hoping for. I was hoping for as many Tsunamis as possible. So 1 shy of 3 playsets, but that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I might end up just selling off 2 and keep the 2 playsets because 8 is an awkward number. And 5 Gap. So obviously very skewed towards Leviathan and Tsunami, but in terms of if my packs were going to be skewed, that is, to me, was the hope, was it would be skewed that way for those 2 cards. So I'm happy with them. And watch it before Luck turns out he's not in this stream anymore. That'd be awkward. Anywho, I'm going to call it there. It is 11:01 for me. I am tired, so I think I am going to head out. But thank you all for hanging out. I had a lot of fun with the stream today, a lot of fun with the games. And I'm hoping once I get settled in my new place, there will be plenty more streams. Webcam games. I want to get in those webcam games. It's just all a matter of waiting. So hope you all have a good rest of your day, night, wherever you are. And I'll see you all next time. Hopefully probably with Frostfall openings.